I want to invite the whole National Executive Committee to now invite him back. All right. So Dr. Barrack Muluka, the Secretary General, who is now going to invite the party leader. You're welcome, sir.
Distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present before the delegates the resolutions of Umoja Summit Party National Convention issued or to be issued here in Nairobi, Kenya on this 3rd day of April in the year of our Lord 2025. And we go as follows. The National Delegates Convention of Umoja Summit Party of Kenya has met at the new Diamond Plaza, Nairobi, on this 3rd day of April in the year of our Lord 2025, and resolved as follows. Number 1, renewal and relaunch. That Umoja Summit Party of Kenya, otherwise abbreviated as USPK, shall be and is hereby renewed and relaunched as the Democratic National Alliance. Otherwise known as DNA. I repeat, otherwise known as DNA. And that is with effect from today, the 3rd day of April 2025, the year of our Lord. The party leader shall unveil the symbols of the party to signify the renewal and relaunch at this NDC. Number 2, party constitution. The party constitution of Umoja Summit Party of Kenya shall be renamed the Constitution of the DNA Party, with any such necessary variations. It's adopted with any such necessary variations as are approved by this NDC. All Umoja Summit Party of Kenya party organs, branches, and instruments shall become the organs, branches, and instruments of DNA. All branch party officials at the time of the renewal and relaunch shall serve in the same capacities in the renewed and relaunched party. Number 3, election of party officials. That the following officials who have been serving in interim capacity as national officials of Umoja Summit Party of Kenya be and are hereby confirmed as national officials of DNA for the next 5 years, beginning on this 3rd day of the 4th month in the year of our Lord 2025. These officials are listed as follows, and for avoidance of doubt, allow me to read. The party leader, the Honorable Godfrey Kanoti Ramoya. 2 deputy party leaders. Deputy party leader Benjamin Kebaso. Another deputy party leader, Mheshimiwa Matano Chengo. National chairperson, the Honorable, or should I say His Excellency, Walter Mongare Nyambane. Deputy chairperson, Madam Rachel Mwakazi. Secretary General, Dr. Barrack Muluka. Deputy Secretary General, Madam Naomi Sidi. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm reading the resolutions, but Madam Naomi Sidi deserves a standing ovation. Deputy Secretary General, Madam Naomi Sidi. Let's give her a standing ovation. Standing ovation for Madam Naomi Sidi. Thank you very much. You may be seated. National Treasurer, Mheshimiwa Cleophas Oyaro. Deputy Treasurer, Mheshimiwa Kupata Matano. National Organizing Secretary, Mheshimiwa Beatrice Nakayai Kipish. Deputy Organizing Secretary, the Honorable Peter Elim. Secretary, Legal and Constitutional Affairs, Mheshimiwa Joshua Makori. Secretary, International Affairs, Mheshimiwa Eric Orina. Secretary for Women Affairs, Mheshimiwa Lydia Gimode. Secretary, Youth Affairs, Mheshimiwa Bright Shitemi. Secretary, Parliamentary Affairs, Mheshimiwa Masai Mwawira. Secretary, National Security and Intelligence, Mheshimiwa Ferdinand Masha Kenga. Secretary, PWD Affairs, Mheshimiwa Evans Kasena. And we have got our Executive Director, Daisy Chelagat. Number 4, Code of Conduct. The party adopts the Code of Conduct and conflict resolution mechanisms as has been circulated. This Code of Conduct and the party rule book shall be appendices to the DNA Constitution and part of the Constitution. Number 5, party colors and symbols. The colors of the Democratic National Alliance shall remain as those of the USPK, being maroon, black, and gold, with a tinge of white. The symbol of the party shall be the African water pot, bearing a mosaic of colors, the colors of the party, and festooned in a ring with the name of the party, and the party's motto, which shall be, your voice, your power. Your voice, your power. 6, expanded National Executive Committee, NEC, for wider national outlook, gender balance, youthful presence, and other considerations essential for greater inclusivity, NEC is hereby expanded to include the following officials. one party leader with 4 deputy party leaders, one national chairperson with 4 deputy national chairs, one secretary general with 1 deputy secretary general, one national treasurer with 1 deputy national treasurer, one national organizing secretary with 4 deputy organizing secretaries, one official each in the following portfolios: Secretary, Public Policy and Economic Affairs, Secretary, Legal and Constitutional Affairs, Secretary, Publicity and Information, Secretary for Women Affairs, National Youth Coordinator, National Women Coordinator, Secretary, Special Interest Groups, Secretary, Parliamentary Affairs, National Assembly, and Secretary, Parliamentary Affairs for the Senate, Secretary, Devolved Government, Secretary, Innovation, Research, Science and Technology, Secretary for the Arts, Creative Industry and Culture, Secretary, Innovation, Research, Science and Tech, Secretary, Special Programs and Social Welfare, Secretary, Labor and Human Resource Development, Secretary for Education, Secretary for Agriculture, Health and Food Security, Secretary for National Security, the Secretary for Humanitarian and Disaster Management Affairs, Secretary, Political Affairs and Campaigns. These positions shall be subsumed into the new, revised and updated DNA party constitution. NEC is hereby granted the authority to subsume these DNA portfolios and populate them with members and to present them to the Kenyan public. Further, NEC is hereby authorized to populate the positions at the earliest opportunity and submit them to the National Governing Council for ratification. 7, the National Delegates Convention and National Delegates Congress, NDC resolves that the free variation and alternative use of the names National Delegates Congress and National Delegates Convention in the party constitution be and are hereby harmonized and shall henceforth be cited as National Delegates Convention. 8, party membership. All members of Umoja, the Summit Party, at the time of this transition shall automatically become members of DNA at the time of this transition, which means now DNA membership shall be both individual and corporate. Regulations shall be developed to be approved by NEC. 9, collaboration with other political parties. NDC hereby authorizes NEC to seek and enter into cooperation and alliance with other like-minded, constructive, and progressive political parties and formations ahead of the next election of the President of the Republic of Kenya, as well as elections for the positions of governor throughout the 47 counties of Kenya, provided that such cooperation and alliances shall not be prejudicial to the interests of DNA, nor to the greater good and interests of the peoples of Kenya and their democratic institutions and human rights. NDC hereby grants authority to the National Governing Council of DNA to ratify any entering into collaboration with other parties before the collaboration or alliance can become effective. 10. NDC hereby resolves that the head office of DNA shall be relocated from Mombasa to Nairobi for ease of transaction of party business with other relevant national authorities. NEC is hereby authorized to find appropriate facilities within the city of Nairobi headquarters. These premises shall be different from the Nairobi County DNA branch office. Last but not least, there is established the office of Board of Trustees of the Democratic National Alliance to safeguard the party from arbitrary action. A detailed description shall be developed and be approved by the National Executive Committee. Delegates, ladies and gentlemen, your resolutions. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I rest.